Hey guys, how you doing? It's Turbo 712 coming at you again. And today we got another VTEC screamer for you. This one is the Honda Civic Type R FN2. Yep, it's a third generation of the Civic Type R. Let's go for a spin and see what she's like. Anyway, enough of that. I've got to say, I do like this push button start. Nice. So anyway, I've been driving this car for a few days now, and at first I wasn't too sure about it. I do like the look of this interior bit. I like the way the dash is set out. It's really futuristic, and everything's everything's wrapped around you. It's like, reminds me of the old Mark IV Supra, where everything is like driver focus kind of thing. I like the seats in this. I think they do the job. They're a bit better than the seats in the EP3. They seem to grab you a bit more around the top and grab you a bit more around the waist, so you know you're held in a bit more actually. So I've got to say though, it's a very firm ride. You do feel every single bump and knock in this car, and this is on a standard suspension setup. This car is completely standard. This car should have been everything that the EP3 wasn't. The EP3 was epic. I think that's a word to describe the EP3. It was epic. But this FN2 should have been phenomenal, but it just isn't. There's something, I don't know quite what it is about this car, but there's something that's just not it's just incomplete in some way. I think that Honda kind of cut corners a bit when making this car. As I say, it's like Honda cut corners when making this car, and they shouldn't have. It should have been a phenomenal hatchback. But the suspension on this is just got a rear torsion bar, whereas the EP3 had independent suspension, which means you know you could go around the corner, you could point it, and you could turn, and you weren't really going to get too much understeer. This car does tend to understeer, and I think that's due to the fact, obviously, just having the rear torsion bar. They later on brought on this limited slip diff into what's called the championship model, which I think was made in 2009, and they put a limited slip diff on that, and that helped with the handling no end. Just why they didn't put a limited slip diff on this one, I don't know, it's beyond me really. Engine power wise, you get more power in this one than you do in the EP3 by 1 horsepower. And the fact is, this is slower than the EP3 on takeoff and all that. It's still got the same top end speed of around 146 miles an hour, but I think it's about 60 kilos heavier. Don't ask me why. But I found the car, it doesn't handle too bad actually. I like the VTEC mode. I think I'm beginning to be a bit of a VTEC junkie. Is that right? I don't know. I come from a turbocharged background, hence the name Turbo. Most of my cars have always been turbocharged, but since I've been driving these Civics, I've kind of like got into the whole VTEC business. Anyway, let's see how it goes around this roundabout with no body roll. Okay, so we've given it some beans around there, but I forgot to turn the traction control off. Stupid boy. But I do have to say, you know, it accelerates not too bad. It's quite deceiving actually. Before you know it, you could be in triple figures. Equipment wise, it's a lot better equipped, I would say, than the EP3. This is the GT model, so it's got a few extras on it. You've got sat nav, you've got hands free, Bluetooth, cruise control, and so on and so forth. Okay, let's do a little bit of VTEC in that fourth gear. Here we go, the lights on, we're in VTEC mode. Another thing I'll say is, it seems like you're in VTEC for a lot longer. So on this one, the same with the others, it comes in quite strong at 5,500 revs, all the way to like 8.2. or 8.2 or 8.4 or something. But when I was driving the EP3, it seemed like it was in and you're out. It was all fast and furious. It was very quick, but VTEC seems to last a bit longer in this one. I don't know why, but that's just the way it is. But you just seem to be in VTEC for quite a while. Okay, so here's another feature as well. Something else which I do like about this car. It's kind of got launch control. You'll be able to do it around here. Right, I didn't know this. What you do, you put it in first gear, foot down, 4,500 revs and stops. And you're off. That's what I'm talking about, man. VTEC, baby. So to sum up this car, I like it. I got to admit, I do like it. I like that, as I said, the looks have grown on me. I like the way the dash is laid out. There's a few little niggly things that kind of pee you off on a day-to-day basis. One being the spoiler, just at the wrong place, and another one being this seat. Every time you put something in the back and you want to get something out, you tip the seat forward and the whole thing comes forward, and then when you put it back it stays where it is, so you've always got to adjust it. And the handling isn't as spot on as it should be. As I said, the EP3 was epic for as far as like hot hatch with VTECs goes. This should have been phenomenal. It should have been everything that the EP3 wasn't. I think the equipment level in this is better than the EP3. All in all, if I had £6 grand, £7 grand to spend on a hatchback, which is what these are going for these days, or for a decent one, would I buy a Honda Type R FN2? No, I don't think I would. Not if I had £6 or £7 grand to spend. I don't think I'd buy one. There's a lot more better handling and quicker things out there than this, unfortunately. Don't get me wrong, I do like the car and I've enjoyed driving it, and I've got it for a little bit longer, so I'll continue to enjoy driving it, no doubt. So on that note, I'm Turbo 712. It's been a pleasure. Travel safe. Peace out.